Hi guys, 10 years ago, I just checked on my archives. Yes, 10 years ago, I modified an IKEA kitchen timer for use as a Panorama camera mount. Basically, all I did was screwed this fitting on the top of it, which originally was supposed to go on top of a bottle. It had a bottle cap on the bottom of it. You screwed it on a bottle. There is a screw in there that's come loose. That one. That's supposed to hold that in place. And I seem to remember you can actually pivot it around a bit. But what I did have was I just had a load of clay, plasticine under there to stop it moving, just hold it level. Anyway, that works. You'd screw an ordinary camera directly on it or one of the adapters. But nowadays I have a habit of 3D printing things that I want. So this is my GoPro, or one of my GoPros, in a 3D printed housing, which is a bit of a tight fit. There we go. And I've 3D printed it, so I should be able to screw those 4 screws straight into the bottom of there, and we've modified it for the GoPro. No particular reason other than I found this when I was looking for clockwork things to take apart to pinch the springs out of them, and I thought I'd give it a go. It is clockwork, and it's not a very smooth turn. As it ticks, it steps round, so it doesn't give a particularly good panoramic video. The GoPro has got image stabilization, although if you're using it in time-lapse mode, I don't know whether it would do the same thing. But I thought we'd give it a try. Got nothing to lose. I've got all the bits, so I'll just unscrew this. Bit of a big screwdriver, but I think it's fitting. Yep, that's coming off. And then the next question is, where will I go and try it out? I've got a playlist of Panorama videos, so check the video description. There'll be a link to the original build for this one. Not that there's very much involved, but oh yeah, that is a cup in it, so you can turn it around a little bit. Right, see if we can fit that straight on. Let's take the camera off for now. Probably want it like that. Well, I hope I've made it deep enough to stop the screws sticking in the camera. I think I have. If you do it as a straight video rather than a time lapse and it's recording the sound, It records the ticking as well, which is a bit of a disadvantage. And obviously a full rotation is an hour. I don't think the GoPro runs for an hour. So you won't get a full, well, you won't get a full rotation if you're doing it as a normal video. If you do it as a time lapse, it should be all right because it's using less. Makes a smaller video file. My other action cameras, I seem to remember I can get about a 2-hour video out of them. But I don't. Actually, I've got 2 of these GoPros, GoPro Hero 7 Black, both of them. And one of them has a habit of dying. I don't know whether it's just the battery or whether it's actually the GoPro itself. I did buy a replacement battery. I think we're fully home. Line it up. There we go. Stick that one back in there. I love the pictures that the GoPros produce, but I'm having lots of problems with them. Simply the button sequences cause me problems. I've found I've switched it into time lapse or photo mode instead of video mode and things like that. And I come back and find I haven't recorded what I thought I'd recorded. But if we switch that on, I'll set it to 20 minutes, but if we just leave it there, oh, that's ordinary video mode, not time lapse. Oh, well, never mind, we'll leave it like that. It'll do about a quarter of a turn in 10 minutes or so. And we'll see what we've got. Not that you'll see anything very interesting, just the rubbish that's in my conservatory here. Switch that on. I'll set it to 20 minutes, but if we just leave it there. Oh, that's ordinary video mode, not time lapse. Oh, well, never mind, we'll leave it like that. It'll do about a quarter of a turn in 10 minutes or so. And we'll see what we've got. Not that you'll see anything very interesting, just the rubbish that's in my conservatory here. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.